Good morning. Happy Sunday. This is 12 Faces of Sober. As you can see, I'm kind of sort of dressed up. I'm driving. It's Sunday, and you know where I'm headed. I'm headed to church. Personally, you know, I try my best not to necessarily kick religion on anybody, but it comes a point, especially in this thing called sobriety, you got to find a higher power. You got to find somebody out there that's higher than you to be able to figure out whatever problems it is you may be going through, suffering from, things of that nature. You know, this is not the most safest thing to do, but you know, the good thing about it is I'm taking a chance. But like I was saying, you know, I've been in AA. I've been in various treatment facilities, you know, and you know they teach the higher power, and you know that's fine. That's totally fine. But I feel like for me, especially all the trials and tribulations that I went through, you know, being homeless, not really knowing where I was going, what direction I had in life, I had to give it to somebody. And I did just that. I still question my beliefs as far as religion just because of my own personal research and so on and so forth, but this is not the purpose of the video. I told you guys I'm gonna be making more videos, more or less like the day in the life of me, and you know what I do as far as to you know, keep myself busy, keeping myself active, and keeping myself away from alcohol. It has been brought to my attention, and I thought I put out a disclaimer once before, but I guess I gotta put it out again. This is me, you know, and I don't have a problem with anybody reaching out to me. You know, it's a safe space. Whatever we discuss is in private. It does not go out on social media. It will not be included in a book unless I come to that individual and say, hey, I would like for you to be in my book. But it hasn't happened yet. It was brought to my attention, like I said, you know, people are, you know, I'll just say it like this. It took a while for me to acknowledge and accept the fact that I had a problem with alcohol. And the thing about it is that nobody can force you to come out directly and say, hey, I got this problem. You have to yourself acknowledge it. You know, friends and family, spouses, significant others, lovers, whatever you want to call it, they can tell you have a problem. But the most important thing is that you, as the person, the individual that has the problem, you have to seek that, you know, whatever the help, the assistance, if it's treatment, if it's AA, outpatient, inpatient, whatever it is, that you got to do it upon yourself. Because that's pretty much what I did. It was, well, I'll take that back. With the pushing of my mom and the pushing of my sister LaQuisha, those two, they wanted to see better. And hopefully, to those two special individuals, hopefully in the last 3 years, there has been changes within myself, you know, my personality, my attitude, and things of that nature. Also, I wanted to say that, you know, giving up a substance like alcohol and making those right changes, it opens up a whole lot more doors that may not have been there. I always said I wanted to go back to school and get more education from my mom because she wasn't able to get the education, and that's what I did. I went back and I got my master's. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to hide it. I'm not ashamed. I was enrolled in a PhD program, but I put it on hold due to some personal issues. But don't worry, I will be back. And lastly, if you're in a relationship and you feel like you want to get yourself some help, communicate with the significant other that you have the problem. They either have to accept it or are willing to help you, or you might have to find another support system. This is 12 Faces of Sober. Happy Sunday. I did it in 5 minutes, y'all. Be blessed.